Each term that you are scheduled to teach a class using Desire to Learn, an empty shell will be created with the CRN number that is registered within Banner. These are available several weeks before the beginning of the term so that you can get in and prepare them. And if there is a couple weeks off between terms, you can actually take a holiday. So what I'm going to do is show you how to copy the content from a course that I've taught before into a new term shell. So this shell is completely empty. It has no content. There are no discussions, no quizzes. So as I say, it's completely empty. So I'm going to show you how to copy the content from before into now. So the process begins by being in the empty shell and clicking Edit Course. If we scroll down under Tools, you'll see a link for Import, Export, and Copy Components. That's where we will begin. On this first screen, you're going to want to accept the default Copy Components from another org unit. Org unit in Desire to Learn means class. So what we're going to do is say Next. And in here is an existing offerings. This will list for you all of the classes that are on my home page. And what I want to do is this video training class. I'm going to select that. That is the container that has the content I want. And typically what you're going to want to do is select everything, your content, your course files, your discussions, Dropbox, like I say, everything. To do that, check this box at the top that's labeled Select All Components, and it will do just that. From here, you can click Next. This screen will give you a list of what it's planning to import. If you wanted to modify at the last minute, you could by clicking on these, but we do want everything, so we'll click Next. This spinning icon here will travel up and down the list, and it typically lands on course files towards the end, and it spends quite a bit of time there. But when you wind up with all green check marks, that means your content has been copied. And now, since it is done, we have an item that says everything was copied successfully. And here's the list of items that were moved over. So with that completed, you can click on Done here at the bottom and wind up back where you started, or we can just simply go to the course homepage. Now we've been using that other class for this training, but as you can see, this was completely empty earlier. My news items are here. My content has all come over. My discussions, my Dropboxes. Even under Content, you can click on Manage Files, and all my files are here, as you can see. Now remember when we created the widget, the home page, and the navigation bar? As you can see, we've copied the content, everything, from a previous class, but our widget is not here. That's because we need to activate our custom home page. Also, I'm not using the Dropbox, and here it is. It shows up again. Remember what I said when we created them? We have to activate them each term. So we can go over to Edit Course, simply go into Navigation, and our objective here now is just to make this the active one. Right now, the default is the active. So I'm going to say Change, and select Jim's nav bar, and apply that, and say Yes. I can go back to Edit Course, and click on Home Pages, and I would like to set Jim's home page and set it as active. So now when I go to Course Home, I can see that here's my widget, the one we've made, because this is my custom home page, and now it's active. And of course, the Dropbox is no longer in the menu. It's something I'm not using. So just remember, when you copy content and you see things missing, they're not really missing, they're just not active.